The news first broke out on Wednesday that Temasek Holdings had sold its stake in British Barclays Bank at a staggering loss of over 1 billion Singapore dollars. This news shocked many, since Abu Dhabi's state investor had just announced that it made a profit of over $2.5 billion from the same bank. And just a month ago, Temasek had reported that it lost another staggering $4.6 billion when it hastily dumped its stake in Bank of America before the market recovers. In total, it was revealed that Temasek lost $39 billion in just 8 months last year, as its big bets in the financial sector turned sour. Temasek's chief executive, Ho Jing, wife of the Singapore Prime Minister, had to step down, and she was replaced by Chip Goodyear, former CEO of BHP Billiton. Nevertheless, despite the poor performance, she was given the May Day Top Award by the state-controlled labor union. This astounded many Singaporeans. From this episode, there are two main issues that many Singaporeans were concerned about. The first issue is the often used long-term argument for failed investments. The second issue is the lack of transparency on Temasek and GIC. Whenever questioned, the government would always assert that investments made by Temasek and GIC are for the long term. However, recent dealings on Bank of America and Barclays Bank proved otherwise. For instance, Temasek sold off its stake in Bank of America after only less than 1.5 years. For Barclays Bank, it held for less than 2 years before selling all off in early 2009. Therefore, many are now questioning, where is the long-term horizon for both of these investments? The second issue that many Singaporeans are concerned about is the lack of transparency from both state investment agencies. Many are calling for Temasek and GIC to be more open on their investments by providing adequate and timely disclosure. They cited the case of Bank of America and Barclays, where the sales was only made known several months after the transaction took place. Furthermore, no details were provided about the transactions, leaving many guessing the actual losses from these two failed investments. The public concern on the lack of transparency has even prompted 3 members of parliament to openly call for Temasek and GIC to be more open on their portfolios. In the past, the government has been rejecting calls for more transparency on Singapore's 2 state investment agencies. Various reasons were given for not doing so. However, none is more clear than the reasons given by the Minister Mantha in this interview.
There are reasons why we do not think we should be too transparent. One, people will anticipate our moves. Second, you raise expectations of your own people. And they say, like, let's spend it. We've made 8% last year. Why are we keeping 4%? Let's spend 6% and 4%, and so on.
Now, with the growing call for more transparency, will the government review whether are these 2 reasons still valid? Or are they going to stick to their guns, ignore public opinions, and continue to operate both state investment agencies under a shroud of secrecy?